Hello everyone, welcome to Trail Tracker and welcome to day 2 of the Spanish adventure, where we're out with our very merry bunch of mountain bikers. Look at that, absolutely spectacular. Wow, chunkalicious. My run of bad luck seems to be continuing. I'm starting to feel a little cursed. Right, first trail of day 2. A little blue tech trail to warm ourselves up. Sent my bike to the bike shop in the hope that they've got some cranks that will fit. We just have to wait and see. Probably after this descent I'll find out by telephone whether or not there's a fix possible. So I forgot to mention we're still in Tremp for day 2. There's so much to go out and explore around here that it would have been shame to move on. Look at that, absolutely spectacular. Okay, so this is a completely new trail, not ridden it yet. It's called Valkyries. Supposed to be a little bit more flowy than the ones we did yesterday afternoon. Never a bad thing for a warm-up. Wow, this section's extremely loose. Craig's kicking up stones all over the place in front of me. The general consensus is there's something wrong here. Yeah. So, we have gone wrong, but it's not the end of the world, because we should be able to get back onto the trail we want. Ah, here we go, back on the trail. Oh, so I have to say, I'm starting to feel a little cursed. Unfortunately, the bike shop can't source a crank that will fit my bike, which means I'm on the Occam for another day at least. We're going to try and telephone through to Ainz over lunchtime, see if one of the shops there can get a crank, because we'll be there tomorrow. But it's not looking good at the moment. I mean, the thing about my crank going is that I just have no idea why. I certainly didn't clip it on anything on that first trail. It just makes you wonder about the durability of carbon parts over time. So this is definitely a completely new trail, this one. There's so many options from the place where we drop off with the van, where they share certain sections, not others. A great area, that's for sure. I know exactly why people are raving about Tremp. A little bit of a technical climb for the connoisseurs. Obviously I wouldn't class myself as a connoisseur of the technical climb, but if I can make it work, there's a certain satisfaction. Whew. Alright, so we've got Simon in front of us now. Let's see if we get a little bit of follow cam on him. Wow, chunkalicious. Oh, is there a drop though? Yeah, not one for hitting blind. Right, so we've had a break for some lunch, and my run of bad luck seems to be continuing, because I think the rim tape's gone in this wheel, and in my rear wheel, should I say, and it seems to be losing a bit of air. We've whacked it up to almost 3 bar in the hope that I can make it down this descent, but I'm definitely going to be focusing on riding smooth lines, and then at the bottom we might just have to put a tube in it. Now I'm still holding out hope that the shop's going to find a set of cranks that I can put on my bike, and then I can get back on the Mega Tower. Wow, look at that. Wow, it's just completely different kind of surface here. I guess a little bit of dampness, it would almost below me. It's so dry at the moment, it's just a complete dust bowl. It's pretty steep as well. I honestly don't think I've had such a shocking start to a bike holiday in all my years of riding as I have done this time. Just seems to be one thing after another, and I kind of feel I'm getting a bit of a reputation in the group. Thankfully they're all really good guys, no one's holding it against me, or at least I hope they're not. Trying not to lock up the rear, but it's so dusty, and this tyre has next to zero profile on it. What's that look like, Craig?
Well, not much to break at the end of it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So I'm just going to have a look.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, no, you're sorry, mate.
Braking afterwards was a little more difficult though. Yeah, first half of this trail was super steep. Lost a huge amount of altitude very, very quickly. Oh, ho ho! Just completely lost sight of where the trail was going there. Tight, steep, dusty corners don't seem to be my natural habitat. Not very comfortable. Oh, drop! Oh, where are we going? Like to roll. Nice. So the good news is we're still holding air. Hopefully we'll make it to the end of the day without having to pump it up again. So if that view isn't enough to persuade you to come to the Pyrenees on a mountain bike holiday, I don't know what is. Oh, and all of a sudden we're on our next trail. I think I got just a little bit too excited about getting to the next trail because we've had a bit of punchy climbing and now there's a bit of cross country. So I've been reliably informed that this is now the beginning of our descent. Oh, it was a bit hairy over that drop into that corner. Drop! Yeah, confidence is not super high at the moment. Drop! Drop! Try and give the guys behind me at least some sort of a warning. They're not too nasty, but always good to know. Oh, where are we going? Oh, it's a beautiful descent again. Drop! Oh. Oh. Amazing, huh? Oh, so many cool little drops on this trail. Just never know what to expect, but Tremp delivers every single time. Drop! Okay, it's a roll. You two are an absolute heater.
Yeah. What a great descending. Oh yeah, the taps boom.
Bang.
Full of endorphins. Oh yeah.
Well, that was an eventful day. That last trail, Super Mario Brothers. Wow, that was probably my favourite trail of the day. But the best thing that happened today was I got a text this evening to say they've got a set of cranks that should fit my Mega Tower in ISO waiting for us, and we can fit them tomorrow. In the meantime, thanks for coming along, stay safe, see you next time.